amota te se yene di nkomo ewo ahoma so na paimo kan so abaso be mpemi nu so anopai na ba se o meboa yen na yentine ne bi ase yedi kan yen koma yedi be ma boa yen wo ho ewi a ye behwe other aspects no ne numbers no eka efa relationship ho ene ye bebare a na ese ehwe nyina yetimhwe obani sa no akaba bi
rapa nyemejo so
na bibia boko die
onyankopon da Roma ahoden ho
nyame ase yensoso ye ho ye papa na anopai ye ni age se wabesrai
meso mani age pa se maba mu studio ha ne
ye nyame ase we de ye oba ye no peti na ye nkoma ye die se ye ho quotation quote Uncle White nicely women value sex more than money in relationship tini ye try say it's a puzzle ye be solve na no pay into pia fa ha na we pia fa na we pia fa si mo de e ba monim mo tena se mo hwe mo tie ne wani na double ne wani na ye value a man value in relationship is it money and sex and I say ya ma say na ma kan 50-50
no kremu no oba nyankopon ade bo mu a nka yete ase die nka ade a nka ede yakoma so kese pa ya abraba nka ye ba akosire nyankopon na se dan kwa ma ye free ma ya nyankopon chan akọ ba no kremu no ma ne mema nyina de kodi abo o ma chiri dom ma obi bia tumi na djuma o ye forso etempenten kwasam fifiri a ni nyina no okọ atworo bia mu a ye say because of sex that people keep on pursuing life struggling so much just for the sake of sex.
Really?
And that is the truth. Where se see ya na pa wo ba adwuma se see ya. O bebi sa ho se den na wo ba adwuma yi. Ese me kwa adwuma na boso me so yetimi atua meka. Den ti na wo su se akatua behia wo pa yi. Se de be ya menya ba papa aware. Na den ti na wo pa ba papa aware. It ends in sex. Nti no kura mu no enye mma nko a.
Okay.
Mema ne mma nyina. I say we are nkasa no. Okay, Bhagavad Gita, I see the whole world is surviving on the idea of sex. Obi biya dream deep down their hearts, no. All their struggles and all their toys and their pursue a woman no. Ni never begin sex so. Because yenti nkasa see. Because we don't understand our real identity, no. We have a misguided, priorities. That is, we think of pleasures of the material world. Yes, enye manko a mema ne manyina because say your misguided priorities in intino. Ye nyina ya adwen ekusi sex. Ba se ka wo komu pa ampa. Nka se adwen say ye free ahe ne yeko. Enne se ka your priorities by now no we have a misguided priorities and nyina bebegina sex so.
E ba na sen.
Because enne ye hunem dua no ehun hia yen sen yen kasa I mean, our real self. You know, we have our physical body and we have our spiritual self. So it says, we are not material beings trying to live a spiritual life, but we are spiritual beings trying to live a material life. Because spiritual beings and they try to live in a material environment, you know. I agree, so yeah, material beings in the spiritual life, you know. Many of us, you know, your concentration on how to please the body. How to make the body happy. We don't even remember that there's anything called spirit. All that we think is say menya bibidi, menya babida, menya atalepebiche na menya fame bia. That should be enough. And when you be a obuso or material person or no spice or betimi live spiritual life. But be on a spiritual being. Na on therefore so believe material, you know. Then almost the sex am by your priorities. Priorities by say what do you do here so that when you leave here there will be a good place for you to go. So unfortunately misguided priorities na was so nipa nti ye ho ankasa ase because we have misplaced our identity no and na ma dodo na adwen nyina ko gina sex no
na eno ni sunsan so ne sen
abusia se is a monkey ohun ho se oye okraman a aduane be no bako di akire
okram dompe
huh? So it means that if you misplace your identity, you will eventually misplace your priorities. The one who nipa ko awo ya at the end of the day no kan be ira. See American say bia wo Kumasi. Na Kumasi na wo ko no wonnim ba bi ku potin awo ko a. Wo de wani be kire voter radio ni ba so na wo Togo.
No Togo.
So we need to know our destination. Say yetimu dwen your destination ho and be guiding him properly hu so. Kumasi na meko. Ndi ma memfa nsa wo mkwan so na menkofa Cape Coast na memfa. Aka kokofa Aflawa woni ba so na wo Nigeria no. So it's because we've misplaced our identity. That's the main reason why. In fact, the way our sex I engulf a man for a dream was as we so no. And no money be a basa and ne obi be a person sika. People want to get money by any means. You know when I'm saying the way I'm for kum crofo ritual killings all because money has become so powerful say sika. Ade bi on sabeka. And you go and see all these our rich men, how they take advantage of these young ladies because of money. So it is very unfortunate, but that's the reality. And everybody is so much focused on sex. We forget about our real goals in life. Sex is almost the main thing in the world now. And you know, go out there and see 3-4 guys sitting talking about anything. They are talking about things that would even land on sex.
On sex.
A ma omuko bontin ne ma chiche omo wegi no mani mo ye no omo tro omo ye no omo sex ntia because we have misplaced our identity and now misplaced priorities. Because of this, you know, you can't change this.
About dressing na usia bontin a dress na be attractive be
ma on the beda. In fact, so go deeper, you'll understand say people are actually looking for security. And that security, you know, they feel said they can buy that with sex.
Oh, okay.
That's with women.
Okay, so security in the relationship.
Security in life.
In life, okay.
So by being here, so be secure.
Be secured.
They say, na juma sem, a madonna we juma mua. Many of them sleep with their bosses, not because they just love the sex, but they are seeking for security.
Okay.
And they think that they can buy security with sex.
With sex.
Okay. So in actuality, you know, people are actually so much interested in security of the existence, but because of misplaced priorities or identity, no, ya say sex and kasani everywhere, security ni everywhere, but we think say we can use sex to grant us that security that we've been aspiring for. So that is the truth and the reality.
Abusia anopay ubeko your Facebook no so Kindom 107.7 FM na odi o message enso so ediaba na yahwe akenkan wo question na bisa jana obeki obeyi ano ediama ebehwe numbers issues ni na yebisa all the questions na yetimi eyi ano ohene ba kwa medanso junior NPP organizer ewo Asia titiro South Korea na owo oni Ghana Korea TV for almost say almost so muchia jana muchia enti Korea for enso chia mu nyina edamase se monso mo hwe enti kwame danso na ho tese no pay chia chairman zinere emayin enti afei the argument no eda ho no enti we can establish the base say enye manko a bema na emanyina ni wiase nyina se sex no enti ekatachi ta aka sim se mema breme ma na okay yama ma sa asem na say
no correct there may be or sweaty be or binding no bre, especially to those who don't understand the real self. You know, but obia or spiritual advanced, you know. Uhuni say even oba and sex objects. Uhuni say yankopon the oba bi mawa. E often be or the amount say mo bra na muntimu enfan kompempensu bi adembeko yankopon. But those who are not spiritually enlightened, no, ohu oba say or sex machine or enjoyable objects be. Ntini di ane say oba ne de or ho say be ya me de be enjoy. But anyone who is very civilized, anyone who really understand God knows say oba ba wa kwanu a yankopon fa no ma say fa ne ye twapi anniversary wa no nemum oba be boa say de be ya wankasa umpuntu ase utu abrabom na dan kwam aso yankopon ani no sa oba ne me support sa so ne say oba bia so hu be ma say be ma support no say be ya at the end of the day no e bitimi aso nature ni. But unfortunately this kind of understanding is missing. Many people don't have it. So sex everywhere, sex. Now to the point say, binum de we omukwayi omoto hu kwa na osuru. Na say ya me call US me baba come say ohwe. Na e call your program bi. Now ladies be about who figure like they're completely nice and different.
Nice.
So I was like, this isn't natural or something. So later Anita told me, say, Prabhu pa debio e de omu ye ni bia. Then me say, hey, I do be serious o. Wo sure ban the tone ni nufu an nyasam ketwa. So I was thinking, asking myself, so I dare say no in the future no there wouldn't be any repercussion be I say ya be in film man as saying because what check here there's so much risk involved. Omo tell say omo kokko yes omo no say lipos be omo better one side on now tone so the risk in there no is so much but because say the thing says oh yes there na obetimi entice member or entice member the security they are looking for because for instance oba be a very beautiful na the figure very nice Ghana hano she will be able to attract so many ministers and so many MPs and these guys a free money sika krono no moye and into no sika bebendu ho ba na moye ba or to mana enhano into the woman benya security obenya fee obenya car oni omu nyina de
holidays
now or blackmail or that kind of thing so it's a very serious thing. So now all these young ladies around, you know, everybody is thinking like that. Everybody is thinking like that.
Baby, I wouldn't important crowd, wouldn't send you boom.
See the fact that they said people are actually seeking for security, and they think that they can get that security if they are able to give themselves for sex. But I'm telling you, we are civilized human being. Now you see the sex, a vehicle, and you go on the matter, you fan koso, sex is not a source of enjoyment. But sex is a source of procreation.
Now, say be complicated sex because as a video, you might be crab boom.
Sure.
And a grading system crab boom where the grading conform away nyadi and now quatrice argument either be say we a bema and it be a phone line see. Crawford testify we say also worry openi bia or sika or baby but untimini in 90 wajano and na wakofa. Bema who from Bema no so akofa no so onisika na oyare kranti o beba me yaboa no eji what is it
na make say see no a misguided society now I didn't hear real na nka say yemfa ye ninko ho the enye real no na ye di
actually but me person me who say e ba ne sign ye do be dey dream because you know because
something the degradation of the generation. Our society or our generation is so degraded that our main focus is just on sex, not on spiritual enlightenment or emancipation of our minds or the salvation of our soul. You're focusing on how to gratify our senses, you know, how to make the body happy. That has been our ultimate goal now. To be not being said. That should be my goal. No, you will do anything possible to get that kind of pleasure that you are seeking for. But the truth is say who say we are spiritual being living a material life. Will priority be more based on how to enlighten yourself, how to emancipate your mind, and how to save yourself at the end of the day. But who is we and maybe our water then we focus more on how to make this physical body happy. So teachings are yenya the real teachings in the best support. You see, people who are spiritually inclined are omoya warefo. Almost our real vehicle, a boom, a propeller, a facilitator, or metimi, abaye who they want to become in the future. Almost our really a source of enjoyment to be. The name life is just enjoy yourself. Memo moon is all that they do things to attract men, do things to attract women. At the end of the day, have sex. But besides sex, and how many minutes na bit by how many minutes? Oh, your bear can you be on a woman for 3 hours? Huh? Can you your bar obey me at down man what that 3 hours? Will you even enjoy it? You just feel pain. So it's like we are so ignorant. You need answer. Sana mekano. You answer wo form. At the end of seeking for when you have big tikiti. Now men no you say at the end of the day, how many minutes would you last on a woman? But the unfortunate thing is, we are young. Now what we say sex is your goal. I am telling you, wait when you get 45 years, 50 years. That's the time you know your stupidness. Because when you are the man, when you 45 years going now na wa anya lucky na kunya prostrate unya any issue that have to do with the genitals and na be who mistake why you see Nyankopon kire yen say wa ma ya hoden yen fanya sa ade we to continue its procreation sex nya aduane sex should not be like ade be say o me ni oba no me wu akachia na me gu so me wu abafu na me gu so no we
say we can say bon kofie ko
fiasem we need to respect this. You know, see, people are not getting this. Oh, Bibra, according to Bible, yes, in Yankopon the Nancy and the body, and that was some home. That's the story from the Old Testament. But when you say after this creation, no, there's only one means that you have to add the bosso. Sex. The Yankopon is so much responsibility. Attach sex home. See, I'll be beside me say Yankopon no on person sex anyhow. Then you know my sex enjoyable. Obi bizam say if God doesn't want us to get in sex life anytime, why is sex life pleasurable or maybe enjoyable? Now say Nyankopon is so intelligent. Say we will be what in a village da ho. Na osum fidia traps. Say osum kusie odi eku fidia na fidia. What they are dey be to any friend say bait. Nti aburu na de go nketen odi kona.
If you kura fidia.
What they dam bi mo de to ho. Nti kakra okofa nam na we na
afidi na che
no nti Nyankopon sa enjoyment na ode bata sex ho no e bait obanyin se na ko wo a wo bi da atem omudi omukunu ene kese omukese omo ho ne nsem omuka because say it's so painful giving birth, but as soon as we 2-3 months pe no we ni kula chira kwan because there's something attached to the sex life. Sa the enjoyment be na bliss be attached to sex life no and no pushing crofo kokoye sex. Now when you are then that will project into the byproduct a young kona on be free mama. The young be say ye toaso na ade bo toaso no as I say o my vehicle be a bit me ato ade bo so that vehicle is sex and the byproduct of sex life no the responsibility attached to it no say enjoyment be any act ni man ko bi anko so a bit what you say I want to go and enjoy with this lady. It's nice, it's beautiful, it's sweet, but as soon as I want to share on the wrong time na no
man anka dani ni ho anka bia enipa kura free ya
bra school fees very easy
enye easy
onko ya younger na wo dan ba kum na oba bia ni ho a obre
ho top
obanya beka ho apɛ na obi bia ye double
nkola be
the sex and the sex no say enjoyment be any ho nka nobody will try it. So a bait Nyankopon di bait every other man and a woman said we will continue procreation. And I'm saying that the responsibility that comes along with the byproduct of sex life, so he say enjoyment be ni go be alcohol. But unfortunately, now people are focusing more on the enjoyment aspect. We are not thinking of continual God's procreation. You devise so many means and crambum. Condom, you see contraceptives, many things. Said we want to enjoy the thing, but we don't want to be responsible for the byproduct. That is the evil nature of the human being. But whatever it is, people will still give birth because Nyankopon say, "Sir, act to win a better procreation." So you can't stop it.
Very interesting. Any eye opener, no pay say walking say Nyankopon what be a name in the wisdom behind sir. Act na Nyankopon no ebusanti wonsoso fa o message ebra very soon yebehwe na messages na aba no yetimi akenkan no pankom dwumadi ni Kindom 107.7 FM oko ye Facebook ni so a Kindom 107 anasa kwakudawuro on Facebook ye name jnana churches dash na ad enkomo oyobi a base ye tenetene nipa the friend life coach no odumudwuma pa afinso numbers enso so otiase na odi eye adwuma tiano pelinu na ad enkomo afi yaka ne sawi no edie na manipa etena wa orim edie na ma be manage eka wo relationship mo edie na ma oba ni ka e relationship mo na yenhwe be ma na atena mo edie
in fact no me brebe na etimi ma relationship e sustain your 2 dimensions your obi a oye enlightened soul obi bia na oye enlightened soul no ade a e man ka relationship mu ene obi onye enlightened no also the man ka relationship no 2 ways obi onye enlightened no ade man no ka relationship no the fantasy, the pleasure na a work relationship. Ti bi oba na fine, onye na sex how it here, be man no nice, onye na sex how it here. Okay? But obi a ono ye enlightened who ni say a relationship it is geared helping me to achieve my goals in life. And my goal is I want to become enlightened. I want to be a responsible human being. Say the be as me first as me be back. Okay? This is here, you know. So what relationship na opese a sustained. Now what we enlightened person. It is not about obetimi a more styles amount. About obetimi about what me achieve your goals in life. So as now we about now we enlightened now relationship it's not be ma on no whisker more and answer on na otimu more styles but be more obetimi facilitate to say at the end of the day no obetimi achieve your goals in life as a civilized human being. But when you're enlightened there, then it is only the pleasure. Oba and the form no look attractive and pamu obetimi anya ni get film and abema obetimi ahwe ama osika na ade bia pe bi what so agu ano. So obi bia ne agenda in relationship based on the person level of advancement. But who beside me there, I'll tell you say seek for the man or the woman who will be able to facilitate you so that you'll be able to achieve your goals as a civilized human being. Say the bear dan come first as so when you people agina. Na the see am yetna relationship no e sika any comfort. Oba bia pe comfort. And into well pe be ma bibi won nsem ade bia me pe bit my yama. So that comfortability no every woman is seeking for that. And men actually look for variety. Nti no ma epe comfort. Men ma epe variety. Nti no oba awade bia na relationship obetene mu bia so onye comfort ma ontrem. But bema bia so no matter how ubetiti say how bema no. Say bema no be or principles be follow oba ba ko enso bema no. That's the problem many people don't know. Opa treat bema no saying so only any ethics be in life. Onye principle person. I wo ba no ho person saying ase na wo nso no. So wakoye said you na kra na bema na o se opa ba ne to so no. A ntu wakoye o tu kapu na to say na man 2-3 months pe. Oko hu oba na tie ketewa bonto say na do you kwase na tie mama nko fe no so hwe. Men goes after variety and women goes after comfortability. And until you oba now ope bema look for a man who is enlightened. Somebody who have ethics. Okay. Some principles are follow abrabo. E ban sa na e guide no. Until enye say obi bia na ote ho eni that attraction for all this nonsense e cause abonte. But nipa na principle no ethics are. And now rules be follow a guiding the pan mani panet na fa. I say obi anya kro no bebo. By emra e wo ho a usuru. Nti no be ma o ethics in life and oba wo ethics no. Sa oba na be ma no relationship mo a obeti manya o peace.
Nti the ethics eno ye a member side ni or a man side ni nti wo ethics ni dia obeti me atem no onya o peace. We me gidi say ye tie na e femu abanso. Eye say bema befa marudo.
In fact, to be honest with you, obebisa won say madu na akofa no de nti na akofa omo. So you will be who base all your understanding on the flesh. You think say it's a good thing to be chasing after women. But you will be who say sex is meant for procreation. Then there's no need you hankering for many wives or many girls and whatever it is. But unfortunately, people feel so sex is the ultimate thing. So ade biara meti me aya menya many sex no I should go for it. So oba the Vedas me the Bhagavad Gita mu a say sex is a very divine institution that was created by God. Said the baby to facilitating the creation. To be bia na obe find no in marriage no when say e ade a wo de bo Nyankopon ama ne procreation akoso. Na the one who is ade na say wo de wadwen ko based only on the sex there. Then you wouldn't have any principles or ethics. And your baby or cross your life will be and you like to have a day or a night with that person because they wouldn't need any ethics in life. You know, yes, there are many prophets who had many wives or many partners. But Nina no baby say what is your goal? Is it because you want to go and enjoy sex? Or is it because maybe you want to become a source of inspiration to the people to help them to facilitate them to understand God? So they not depend obibia and any intention to or yes no. But what I know now is that people base their feelings on what they can get from sex. and officer baba konsono bema konsono anything that we keep on jumping from one woman to another or one man to another because if you say any enough for us but you got a principle in life and some of these things wouldn't help you.
Is it true say sex spirituality bit actually?
Oh yes, why not? Because say who say oba hunsuo ne bema hunsuo no e share a creative life. And in fact, obi bia now or practice mysticism and all spiritual things, unim say ade bia na you sacrifice life for no. A message is very powerful. And then to know there are many people that because how we use to semen and do rituals, it be use a mad because there is life in there. So I'm saying that when you baby no sex. Sex now it is not only the fluid in a more share, but more share come together. One be said. So what that's soon Diana Jona would dia. Ade be chena wo me.
O me ye bi.
What that's so Diana Jona wo your hene a. Ade be chena wo your hene.
There be.
What that's so dey na be American wo your hene a. Ade be chena no your hene. But what that's so Diana wo ni obi da ade be chena wo asay.
Na wo asay.
Because sex actually goes deep into the spirit. It is not only the gross body na enjoy that So when you bad it goes beyond your gross body, your subtle body, and enters into your spiritual self. Yes, intina. Ubetimi so daebia.
In fact, that's my okay very deep.
Yes. Ade bechena ende di. But when you know bad na be mada, ade bechena nsuo gu because the act of sex, it goes beyond the gross body. It goes beyond gross. It goes beyond the subtle, and it goes into your spiritual self. So when you buy BIS sex, there's some serious bond. As for your bear now when you buy or your virgin da. One thing Uncle Punch and say or buy a virgin. Bear money she ya something or a pie no more. I did be a moja begus to be a covenant. Do your bear man on your buy a virgin da pa. There has been a covenant, a black covenant between you and that person. So one what is all by now life move better in your next life you come and suffer.
Sir,
I tell you that's the truth.
Sir,
with catch your minia. Huh? No be that we oba oye obabu na enene na ada be ma de na say moja be go wonim say ade bi ade moja be gusu bia na covenant
ejuni da na moja ne banku
ade na da
ya pam
na ne si onu nya breki pa woni na ya pam a covenant na oba na wanware na wo be suffer your life
hey where dey hu
even once suffer this life or next life you suffer especially the was disease oba na ka ho na share we kranke
hey mema na muntie ni yo muntie ni ye honhom asem ne yeken so it's true say their spirituality was sex echi
why not
enti ne sa no na be ma bi afa ma be edu no anoba no mema be se edu enso so ahia na bibisa no eno sa no susu aso ne sen
oh said madodo na woni o mu hia ni nyina no o sign some control or apambi with all of them. So I'm saying, I don't know when you're sharing, you are sharing your karma with them. Okay, and but if you can be beside me, what down for them introduce by what it means, and it say, when you obi enanam, when you be a fire on qua, Nippon suno, o pekesa sunibi, because your idea difference energy thoughts are obi be creative from our dream. So those energy thoughts, or creative now one in the namwa, and your influence was also my wo, the Nippano. No anade nipa ne pe no oba eba be yebi ene ntene e mema dodo a woni omu hia e ma dodo a woni omu hia no omu energy thought around them, the aura around them, the energy around them no woni omu e share sa no ma no so wontum ne mema mako edu enkonkoda na waka say wo ye the same person you get many other natures, many other auras from those men you sleep with. So as now your bema na ne mada a man don't know your mother no. You share their karma, you share their vibration, you share their aura, you share many things with them. Until you obey man now no baby and I said they what you know. And they said they only matter back you can never be the same person again. Because you share their karma, their aura, their aspiration, their energy thoughts, you share all these things with them.
And you
a very serious thing. Then I say sex one the most serious thing I say be very careful before you engage in sex life. Because billions of years ago, no. The only ways and means are naturally to continue procreation, no, through sex life. This idea, no, yeah, men find it very light, but unfortunately, the modern man is so carnal. Say, why is sex so important? Say, Yankopon born had so many years ago. No, it is only through sex that you continue this procreation. So Yankopon is so much importance attached sex life, but the modern man, is too carnal. So never be and the kind of month for your parties are or my party boys and naked ladies in the now you'll be just say a month for your sex anymore. Parties to naked. That is the degradation of our society, our generation. Our generation is so degraded that your level of thinking, you change animals. Our modern generation, is so degraded that the way we think, the way we reason, and more than how the animals reasons. Because normally human beings are doing it now. Because you enjoy sex, but we were talking about religion, and all can say in Islam, say the like reward to be one say you'll be given 7 virgins. So maybe I say, now I see we no man, I hear not even know what the must 7 virgins are over there. How are you going to sleep with all of them? No, I mean, like of the whole thing. But the fact is, the way I anticipate you rush for sex, sex and how many minutes are between you?
And how many times a day?
Even if we are a boxer, what the so how many minutes are you about the better? No, what is that one way?
Important question.
All the two know you about tiki na me ho na me
how many minutes?
How many minutes? Unya ejaculate we are get after that minute no. How many minutes be na bet ba tosin ba na ye? Nte una wo ye kutukutu no go head na woda. So people should think and reason. This is it's not worth dying for. It's not worth dying for.
But sex in people
I am telling you, many people die, many people get so many sickness because of sex. Say they make I remember you hold you on the mind. I say regulated. Your time as a way ejaculate this as a womb. But there are some men almost every day will be better. So just imagine on your body and then you ejaculate. Tomorrow the same thing happens. Naturally, within 1 month, how many ejaculation away? When energy I want best 50% what tuning in a go. So now I think energy be a wunya in the future bet me about home by no. We are young from 45 years, 50 years going. I'm from Bami Hono. Many people 40 years, 42 years, I remember when you're Juma.
Why because
they were their boy Juma Samanago.
40 years.
I am telling you, people come to me, Jan, I do hear me no best here. 1 minute to cry about that. I'm so how many years? Me were 38, me were 40. Until we come one, I get from 20 years coming there. Almost every day be a fire, or fire, or fire.
Be just
the cause I will be a jano. Ebeko, Ebedu baby, be a demon. Wow. Oh, they say, Ben, my janitor, no, only muscles. I say in upon the eye. Oh, the elastic, said that, and now spring. Who will be able to car?
Elastic a day,
the more now, a bomb and a bomb. I do baby na o socks na sent no ba me mo fili ka na ye mo no a o ba me ma socks no ye strong nti no won te kwasa ba me no but the more na e koso ba me no na mu go afi be do baby nice car V8 e ba me ma so na be fili nti se sie na ho eden na wo be ma no de gba adwuma pan no e mu go na mu elas na mu go na elas e be do baby no na go hwe ma me ka last ye nkura no na ye wadi ba na ye October ma. Ojo nsa otum no kete maka.
Eka.
Odo pa net la do bit ma ya.
Baby.
Odo be no bia o be 30 years no. Try say wa ka do ba jo no.
Betini ajo so kra.
Nyeda.
Nya o touch makro bia gata bi o wani matimi de tra na he say na betimi de atra.
Ko tra ha de it means say o socks no go na mugo. To the more na uguso uguso pa.
Ya be mana fe egu na ho.
Endru 45 years. Na o be ma na ho de ni mu so ho de say essay a science bia ndim nya ni yi.
Bema ni mugua.
Mugua. Unti na de bia nsem.
Your cost spiritual world cry.
Nothing will happen to you because what guma wie. So people should be very careful. Maintain your strength at least at the age of 70 cry no. It's okay. But the CNN every day gusu because you want to enjoy sex. I tell you, you're gonna regret it very soon because it's natural law. Untimu nchiti nature.
Obi kan theory bi obi yusu waduro ni woman theory bi ma me say woto woman na to waduro na na say first.
Oya woman na say kane.
Na odiye
waduro so timu pai. So there are so many women who are, I'm telling you, say they are ma, but don't want ma. And I mean, so we understand. Say yes, you if you know, obey ma to waduro back home. Obey you ma be about 10. But eventually waduro ni pai. So remember baby and I just say me waduro na be ma ya woman you know. Be ma nkwa na say no wo ba no so no hu say waduro pai da. And waduro emutu tuntukuru mu bi da. So it can also affect you. But one thing is say a man benefit from sex more than men.
A man benefit from sex
because a man receive and a man give. Anything I say, Bema crowd where you say STD sir. Na or no bad or banyan in terms sense or bad or they ma bema because Bema gives and Oba takes.
Okay.
So the more now will take in all the men will take it from honey and don't know say you are sharing with their karma and their aspirations and all their energy thoughts. But a mema is of a more as a ma. And a ma epe sex ese mema na mema ye tu no ni jimi na aye omuntia obi adwen say mema epe sex ese ema. To be honest with you, I'm telling you, because I'm a life coach and I'm a psychic, you know, I meet a lot of people. They come and sit down with you and they talk. Some people they trust you, so they kind of
open up.
Open up. Ema epe sex ese mema. I'm telling you, ema epe sex ese mema, but
you can because he said okay you open up
they say a man sex same they tell say the appetite of the man no untimu infancy a man they're able to conceal their appetite for sex so even grab them and what them no I say opportunity na yakwa no say me so no pay women are more braver than men they are more powerful than men men are too gross but I'm telling you a man sex is same man but almost sex no more penal they focus more on security nti omo hu obi a obetimi a show almost security no more penal nti we say there oba bia nko benyo pepe ma 6 packs a ogina so because security subtly no every woman is actually seeking for security so oba ekofa be ma bia owo sika enye because of sex nti because say ben baby to me secure very secure the woni pan somewhere okay and because of that you know at times they will hide women are very smart men man dey say ni ati oba man dey say bebrebe
in fact a man okay me a man dey wo akokuduro kran so say na no
according to numerology I think say we will come there very soon according to numerology Bema bia obeware oba no ese se anya hwe no wo chen oba no 7 years because oba bia chen bema in the mind 7 years ahead
wow
yes ntu your bema na go ware now no you the same year you see say the woman controls you because when they will grow fear oba or 8 years any bema or 10 years for almost the way omo ye no ma e ma dwim no omo nyi ntem ese mema nti e say oba no chen 7 years in the mind nti oba what at least ese wo chen oba no 7 years e be ya woni na adwemu e be yepe
e be ba numbers ni so so mo ko kindom 107.7 mo kai say your Facebook no kindom 107.7 bon say na husu no foforo page foforo no kindom 107.7 no no ye yellow ni black na moonlight page no na fi won so for adwenkyere ebra na enkenkan informal court say enkrofo ka krebi kra ka say back by science say otu yo be ma ofa oba da bia wonya prostate cancer
sir wonya prostate cancer
about 5 times a day
oba ma no ebego beje na be hu
ebe say Robert
prostate ni say they say you also no maybe a connect your bear man to do a scrotum to the testicle and all that. To maybe oh yeah, I'm blocking all that. But bear man ebego.
You say
ebego do baby we are. I thought has to be you enuro e their power. Say enuro no e na be monya prostate no. Yo.
Mama ama answer say I'll say, wow, first time hearing women love sex more than men. I'll say, attending the kind. And Joshua, Joshua, I'll say, women are too smart. But Richard also actually say, it's 5 or is it 5 or 7? It will be I say, church, you say 7. 7 or say when say friend Henry and Nana Kofi or say intelligence is talking. Yeah, say and Philip and so Philip say what or say welcome Mama Ba April okay so on your flow we so meti wa enti so kwa obetimi afro nuana oba beti kindom 107.7 FM when so say dan ni or say daddy good morning enti him say o man de do no aba endra ye fly ne kwa bonten pe obaba akona nama na ohu ade ne pena ofrem oni ha kra no say nani agipa say ye de oba ha no pe na and then you ye nyina obejai na wati na fi wati na obeka nti anana ma menimsa no pe utie me mechia o papa wo ha nti yechia nti mun kwa Facebook no na mun from messages no emranti e be conclude on this na fi ahwe ye numbers no asema so Kofi Manemra FM. Okay. Ofori, or Kofi say Ofori. Beka Kofi Kofi. Enti say sanity dia in a relationship, in marriage. Say necessary it me manage sex. Oba bema. Say necessary it me.
I do it there. And very easy. Ewo metaphysical way na onya me kwan so no. Yes say sex is meant for procreation. Eya wonti na nyankopon de oba ne be manhia mu to. Eni nti se nka wonhia oba mpa nke enhia se woni oba be hia. Okay. This is the peak. This is the reality.
Okay.
Say wonhia oba.
Unye ready so be wo a.
Unye ready so be wo a. Nka enhia se oba ye sex. You know what? Ade bi nyankopon be boy bia no wo de nti oboye. Na at times I say yesua ade kaka so e wo mmoa ho. Bebra minim se wotena kwasi kakra obehu se kraman mema no omudi oba na chi a yese no oba no won hit period ntino meka se ye nkra na me wo kraman wo fie no yo oba odu ne hit period a enkraman bi a
ewo
far away they will be following it down to say otwam ne hit period na bonso be ma bi anyi na chi bio sa anso na emponche obonza na pam de be di oba ba ko chi sa ma bebre ho ba ko be no mudi na chi because on won hit period onya film a omene na bio. So in the animal sense sex is meant for procreation. By any pano ye we free will say ye betimi bibia ye pe. So that we decide to abuse anything na nyankopon aye. Anything no kai betimi a e wo nyankopon akwan so no. Ye say sex is meant for procreation. Tika wunya sex a. Wunya oba nke ehia so be sex but you see na ye nipa ye mpese be di nyankopon mra so no just to maintain your whatever it is your relationship no you should be very careful not to make sex the source of enjoyment tem bia na gu yere so tem bia na gu be ma so yes oba obetum the sex and maintain be ma wo fie but don't forget say so obema o ti wo fie a ono sex na ye dey maintain wo fie no sa obema no kwa bonten a o te say okraman yate ne chi yato agu se be ma woni woni tifie so ono no on timi control no wo fie na wo ba na wadwen ne say bribia na bia bufo be ba no wo de sex be puapua no bribia o hia de obema no wo de sex be puapua no bribia obeye mistake bi o ka wo de sex be puapua no o ya na obeye addicted to the sex. Don't forget say even adwuma mu office ma wo ebi o tu kwa ko bibi e ma wo ntino wo ye oba na oni be matifie a hwe yie na wanye wa adwe say wo de sex no e be ma na china tena fie because in your absence no enam so you are addicted ntino o ti control no so anso na wo ye oba ma na oni oba na tifie na wo de wo ho edin anti bambalis manager tambia na gunu so wadwe ne say o ye oba de per sex ntino me de puapua na ma na ni agi abro so a china bia wonni ho no sa oba na ya addicted to sex no oba avail no ho to other men. So you have to respect sex. Baby obi ka kire me say o call omo counseling na so oba be ware a e ka kire oba ne say oba no ye oba manager pade nti ba bi bia na be ma na be ka say onye na bia no ye ready say kitchen no say bathroom Nam say are you animal or human being? One or sex over a remember we have advanced souls are say you respect sex. You know, many dear sex. To no couldn't wofia. My bema no who say over need dear sex. Because the man of big and woman all the time, no, and my whole crowd from Berman. And apart from who beats me from Berman, so in your absence, and I'm so addicted into ultimate control. No, they know your Berman or bad fee, and now your bad no fear. Try to be changing the interest. So you'll be your best sex pa. Ubet mini pene diagra intimately due to sex. Every crowd between the crowd your game be, some to spare be. Cat be, dam be, but maybe be a bit taking attention from sex because maybe how nyani obanya din ko maka kriya bi pa na ho so
nya hu ni sisi achi a
no kwado no
no kan na pe
sa be ma no onye obe ma obetumi na tena o mfiri wachi ntu yo ba no ne be matifie na wo no the sex epia na wankasa na wo tu wankasa wo grave
utu amena
sa nso na wo obe ma na wo ba ba won chetem bia every minute bia onye na da hun say one day unni ho a oba no entim enhye ne ho so. This why there are so many married women as I say adwaman ko an omobo bra adwuma me yenti no we hear stories and then ma omotena wade mu a omomfo omukunachi no omunduru 10% anka first ke nim se ga mema nanka o omo wade mu anko and then ma omukunu a omontena
ni bi na otena se vi ho video na neighbor say obema bi papa bi afre na yire adamfo say me hu say me yire adwa be me bi fa no nti wu no adamfo no kasa kire no o si o yire adwa be me bi na so o yire de otu kwanko a o fa no me de enakra me no kasa ku bi afa me sesi a na me no kasa
ah no ba na onya audacity to say this I feel ashamed because say we asking ba bi ekono the way they can live like human beings now you live to say almost like animals. To the me can say those who think say they will use sex to keep their husbands and their wives in the house, and I'm telling you, it is not a good strategy.
Okay,
find ways and means of keeping the man. Say the bear any sex and quantity. China binu niwa na want me answer no house.
Cosmos, could you say, Mr. Jana? I heard that semen is the creative power in men. Ubisa.
Yes, it's true. You are different vital energy or vital force. It is hidden. I mean, it is hidden at the base of your spine. It will be now or meditation. First, a Kundalini meditation. Like people, they want to have third eye. You read that vital energy until when it gets here, and then your third eye opens. Because
there's
a way of doing it. A meditation. Friend, say Kundalini yoga or Kundalini meditation. And into no vital energy. No, okay. There may be a wire sex there. No matter how an hour rush for the sex. As soon as I say we ejaculate in our pedana wajo. Now I go precope like go as soon as that is done, no go. Because see the member who yet din that vital energy now a semen, no. And in 2 years it's true, say the semen of the man no the vital energy, a very powerful thing, a keep the strong. Who will be out and only a year for any interaction. Monks, and I can say celibate monks. Monks are money or bad now or moon fast or money sexa. You see how intelligent they are.
And she said, Send okay, so what's I release semen one. Next, the bro creativity, I say,
bro creativity, I say. Be be your person will be a genuine answer. I'm telling you the fact I'm saying. Be your person will be a answer. I'll be very eloquent. Obeti me kasa but say adwimunyan say kasa wisdom tio wisdom is different from the way kasa say wisdom pa ye dey be more perfect pin only wisdom because creative ability no and now to go about all the time. So how will you become intelligent when you keep on giving that kind of your creative ability to people like that? So too much sex, you know, emma be manyan sign wisdom and kasa ye dey bobra no nya
And I also call Facebook Kindom 107.7 FM. Yeah, Outlook near yellow and black. Now like a page. Now share. You know also about we say a friend Akumbum Samuel say wisdom is speaking. Thank you, Daddy. Watching you live from Dubai. Yeah, that's it. We said John Ishan. Say please let us listen to wisdom. It is difficult to come by it of late. Daddy, God bless you. And when say friend Dorothy Ejiwa or say good advice and a queer Portia. Good morning, please. I'll say if a guy is 26 or 29, is it good to be dating that guy? It won't for one kasa age and I will be sad by man age. Cosmos could you say okay, Cosmos or say Cosmos okay, message you can we here and to Kweku Asante or say transformation all the way. Good morning, Sir Jana, live from Amsterdam. So that's Amsterdam for Mususu HM and a doctor say we are blessed to have you as our life coach. And Mususu Odie Erno. And to also call Facebook Kindom 107.7 FM. Nafa message no ebra na yenkenkan ye pese anope nya more time na uchimi ebuayen nti more questions no emrana ensuso yetimi ahwe ayano or say we say it's very true. Men who like sex lack wisdom. They behave funny and not keep in thinking. Not deep in thinking. And I say a man on sex no, they behave funny and they are not deep in thinking. Wow. And na obanso per sex in so
Oba or perceptibly no, say any pan ebe endowed in many things. Because they receive but many gifts. What do I say? Then because they receive more, no, they become more endowed in many ways. They become more powerful. Oh man, be be any oba da na balance they control be man. The president the NNT is here na Akufo-Addo. Obi asu like call Flaster House or minister saying kasa no kro mo kotokoto. Ba okofie na yere ne kasa, one kasa you be surprised. Because say wunya ne oba nya da pa. Oba no carry that your energy from you, that power within you na ma your be man no say oba no e carry. Until be man won your ma be that rough no, you are giving your energy to them. So your wisdom bank.
In fact, a lot of the cost can say be me bia send your tea bia usuru na yere. O abonti na yere fe na pe. I say, oh, me ko baby, I mean, equal to how do you power in Kasa?
It's true.
And Ben said, yes, because if you are not able to control your sense, you are not able to control your senses, your sex life, you cannot be a wise person. It's a word of wisdom. God bless you, Edna. That's it for a message. I would do about a very deep one. Who is able to control the edge of sex life has already learnt the art of controlling the mind. He is liberated. Yes. And so to me control sexual life. They are not just say let me control what dream. Wow, that is deep. Okay. And he will say, Daddy, please. Oh, yeah, nothing. I say, Daddy, please. What if the lady you break her? I say, oh, okay. I say, Daddy, what if the lady you break her rather leave you and wasn't interested in the marriage?
Okay, or kasa about Sebia or virgin.
How can so be breaking be virgin no one warena and obisa say oba na breaking the virgin no akonswe.
Yes, in case Obama no one will be a pam na oba no mum efri unsem kwa. You don't have any karma to pay. But many a times, you know, Bema will be break or baba getting things will be to me every which I could do be fresh.
Okay.
It hardly happens.
Okay. Adomensa Isaac or say this might be the reason why our country is not developing. Our leaders like says too much.
No, it's true. I mean, before I the way I see your fancy sex, you know, it's something. See, my mega be benchlo. So okwa bruchi or mu beaches are home. Okwa bruchi or mu beaches na okay the way am I almost naked. Our manana muha. Or mu man ye normal.
The problem here
be ni a kwabo fu beach on to what and to be sunum. Then what I say? I be before per sex too much.
Na se pa bia wako beach here one independence square chiri.
Na ma na
se and as a bed.
Remember the sense when mobile because bia be so agina so. The black man likes sex too much. Ba be kwabo fu beach na dem me call Dubai na me ye call beach ho bebe na me dan e ben beach ho pa. Na wo hwe a man they are almost half naked. Small yes, the men were just walking out. You okay? Baby before.
Omu hu yakọ so kra.
Omu hu yakọ so. Obani na mo ba de. I said, boy. So I said, see, the thing say, baby be sex ye too much. Among for fun sex too much. You know, development ni ho.
Enti na wunda to nim set tutu a. Anka wiase be di gum. Ti anka no peti yi. Anka pete mo nyina betu. Boom. So to
be honest with you, I be before fun sex too much. And it's right. I can't tell you anything to do pong no.
David Asimedu Poku George or say have now understood why some people lack wisdom. And David no. We used to say Francis watching or say great man good morning Francis good morning. We used to say Daddy please what will you do after breaking a virgin?
I mean say only oba or ye virgin akoda e say nipa no ware no.
Yes,
that person should be your wife. Especially say if it is you who have to decide to marry or not to marry her, you should marry her because before bema be ware oni oba be ware no. Ye ma bema no ni oba no koda na ye de ntoma fita say bed no so. On be so oba ni oba bu na ohun bema
da.
Because when him say oba ehia bema ba ko mienu miensa na akiri oba be ware a bibia oni bema ne to ha bema no no ma da twam no. Okaka yomo especially se nikunu no nya ade wo mpamu a tem bi ombe hia bi a oda hodin bi a na odwin be ma bi a bi ni nti tetefo no mo mpese ombe create situation no they make sure say one young no be 16 years a obe ware no wo pe na wo yo be ma onimo nti de obe oda hu bi a no okay for her ba oba no di kan famu a member be say 30 ni na da chia de ne de so de ne de wa de ne de whatever it is now akoche obema make and wo de wunti mu adwuma or no tie bi o sika bi a wuntia enyata wa de bi no power tete no mpese omobom modena omo prevented days tina say oba enko for member nsemu ansa na ware say ya oba bit my sincere in the marriage.
John Chum or say it's true. This explain why one of my cousins talk and behave childishly. He always think about sex. And also there are messages no doso Gideon and Amono say or here from South Africa. Gideon yada sinti my messages no emra ebehwe na yakene nyina e dia mamo anope ye ne opani jnana chachus dash or your life coach or ye no me e determine baby
no kre no we are saying that holding nyina no is controlled by numbers
we are seeing
nyina yeah earth called the whole universe is controlled by numbers. Now the world is controlled by computers, right?
Yes.
But the computers are controlled by binary numbers.
Numbers, coding
the numbers. So the whole world, you know, is numbers being controlled by. You know, so when numbers are, you'll be living like a human being, but not a human being. And yes, a mass per se, the mystical or numerological way of calculating all those things. In yes, we school that they're very simple. The numbers is what is controlling the whole universe. And you know, from day one. Meno na minimi say there is something with numbers. Until later through my education I got to enroll into this numerological studies and now say wow, it's true say the whole world is actually controlled by numbers. And you know you have a lot of experience with it. I mean yes I say you'll understand. And Crawford but they'll get to know why they're having issues. I will because have man to me no because say man and the numbers itself and pay wow. So the whole world is controlled and manipulated by numbers. Obia, bibia wa utuei wo number, obia wo the number. Ma mention what there. Your figure or very famous or popular. You say Jesus, Jesus Christ, our Bible mo.
Yes.
I mention what they be. Na mention the number not audio pretty. What kind Bible you see Jesus, you no. The first time I saw them go preach here no. No, how many years?
If you do me,
no, if you do me, so in numerology, no, but can number 2 number not when you 1 decimal figure. So 12 near 1 2. So 1 plus 2 be mouth 3, right? Yes, so first for him.
Of a domain
1 plus 2.
And this be mouth 3.
Among the senior 4 12, no 3 and no get very close to pa. And see a 3. Yes, you're born as no when you're via.
30 years
33 plus 0 be or say akoko nyini elmon prince
no
and there are many things and nyina can say yes no or number 3 because he was operating on the number 3. Yes to say obebubu aso da bi no de nansansi
esi
da na yebo yesu aseniam no yebo nipa miensa aseniam
esini nipa mienu asinde kanu ma na ye miensa
omo ye miensa
owu ye nso sori na eto so
3 days no sorry yeah as I say he was operating on number 3 because now Jesus is number 3 nti obi bia won number nti one who number na one who the way obey operate based on the number who obey a lot of mistakes in life nti no yes yes only one figure on obi edi nti ne etima bobo ne de nti wo outie yen wa me no kase no one kasa wo so wo number ese wo di operate this a number no se wo nim wo do ti be pim sa ye miss we lucky now to me ko to mu di I fine and yes you keep on struggling and then you know
now be the whole number because now calculate yesterday onya 12 years now yeah 2 plus 1 in 3 years so be the whole number.
In fact the eye you soon say the very day you took your birth on this earth, the day, the month, the year, it is very important in astrology or numerology. The man say you will be
dana you
will no say be will be the 9th October maybe 1991. Okay? 9th October 1991 okay kabu my number 3. Because 9 plus October na 1 no. Ebema 10 plus any 1 plus 0 ebema 1. Okay? That 1 no plus 19 1 1 2. 2 plus 9 11 here 1 plus 1 ebema 2. So that 2 plus the 9 no ebema another 11 which is 2. Then plus the 1 that no ubenya number 3. So October 9 1991 ebema number 3. So that is your number. Nti obi bia or here body data I'll be able to tell the person say wo or number is say na nya no nko number bia na what the positive characteristics and what the negative characteristics your number bia de any move together number bi ni number bi move nti obi say oba bi number 3 na e bia ni okofa be ma o ye bia say number 5 and I'm the number ni some kind of medical number ni move nti no sa wa de no enye so sustainable.
Okay, Obi says 6.
But I'm pen and paper because I need to write this thing.
Cotton battle, very important. Jana Mami. Kofi, date another line is 6 November 92.
Sorry, my choice is
okay,
yeah, one mistake pair. What nipa life bet me say in a sense say Emma will be number 4. Now see number 5. The person begin to think say sorry number 5 number na you to know so when you are dealing with numbers you make sure you don't make one single mistake in any one calculation.
No one call Facebook no so na mo fa numbers ni mra na ye calculate be Samuel Gadasu or say 12 January 1985 and on so about cotton patcho cotton mahunya ha and beta beta ajua adai or say 23rd May 1994 and numbers Bafosu Vincent say 11th November 1990 Nelson Albert nti monfa ha kote de yinaba nti abuso so call kindom 107.7 ko ana kwakudawru on Facebook na fa o message ebra na yenhwe enkenkan
information me bia I'll just calculate for you right away
na me fania odi kan de de ebae no 12 January 1985 3 4 5 5
4 oya number 9
number 9.
So any power way number 9 no. Ade abebo ane pa anything that to do with generosity, that to do with philanthropy, that to do with nyamesom. Obi a oye bibi e ben nyame a number 9 for no bitimi adi.
Okay. Oye bibi e
bia na e fa say adoye, oye charitable, oye philanthropist na afin so no oben nyame a like or try to be live a very decent life as any penny be di because number 9 represent the absolute truth.
Okay. Obi about say a friend of Prince Chenyakon or say please Jana. For me, I am Tuesday born. My wife is Friday born. We married. We have been married for 12 years. No child. Because I say because I'm Tuesday born. Okay.
No, see, they get the day the person was born. And nuntimu end it as anything be a woman. Something like this, you need investigation. So normally I don't like speculating.
And can person the can but message
it could be anything. We know you have to get somebody who knows some of these signs. Nani pani review say, is this someone you're compatible in a woman? It could be say be obano Ebi na was some your problem. Now be man na wo no sperms go holding kwanche. So normally I don't speculate this way.
Okay.
So if you buy me home with this kind of problem, I'll tell you say go to the doctor, find out what is your problem. Okay, so be man any problem be or buy any problem now. No, I have the time to go into the mistakes and to find out.
Efia say obi asende yinna nka no mo beboa asende on ne partner ni nyina a date no na nka yetimi ahwe no na yaye enti ebehwe then the kafa we 3rd August
1989. So this is 2 3 3 2 nipa no number 2. So any person sending na so we stay here pa or shade bia say ontimu nwie.
Number 2
no tem bia no there's so many distractions in his life. So then second dey bia say year pa ontimu nwie because number 2 no represent a lot of problems, difficulties and failure. To your number 2 no when you're very careful it is very difficult to become successful. And they are obedient na watching no what the best 2 months ne benya. So your number 2 it is all more than what you can do as a number 2. And yes sir, things become very very difficult for
you. Ofori Buache or say I was born on 9th June 1980. My wife 9th June 1980.
Okay, 9th June. This is 677 or your number 5. So any power this year in year. So Shannon so arrive from January. I did be no so or to tune no may obey because this year is number 5. Number 5 for no they need freedom. They always want to be free. Pensions so until number or your bar. Our day be a little bit difficult because on pensions will be on a life.
Okay, so the year 22nd December 1986.
22nd
December 1986.
1986.
Yes. And also more worry 2nd January 2010. Until the news can
I will just check it. So also compatibility. Yeah, I will just check it for him. Tibema no 9th June, right?
June, yes, 1980.
Okay.
And Obano 22nd December 1986. And also more worry.
No, Sagittarius 22nd December
1986.
Okay. Omami no we 9th June and away so 22nd December which is Sagittarius. Omami no more compatibility is 66% compatible. Okay? But
66%.
Omami is 66%. And because AS66 6 actually represent number 6 represent harmony, love, compassion. So they have the 2, we call them master number. So it means 2 of them they will be able to live together for a very long time because our number is very good. Okay? But I did about boy said the strength of their relationship is very original. Mom pretend it.
Okay.
Okay. So obufu and waka say obufu. Omota say omo ye do precious be apa. Emma relationship no entimu enye yi.
Okay, 25th 9 years October na
September
okay 1991
25th September
1991
so any pan we 778889 or number 9 so the same thing I'm kind
and also number 9 okay and I was also call Facebook so Kindom 107.7 jnana churches dash a numerologist na also so numbers no I say so okay now say you be am no ewie and you saying
but you here
yeah okay meaning say be we we said 9th January 1997
9th January 1997
yeah
okay this is 1 2 2 2 or your number 9 sir
number 9 also number 9
yes
okay 20th April 1988
20th April 1988
aye
okay we have 2 6 7 7 6 5 or your number 5
number 5
so this person this year and year or yeah they be an obenya success
okay
but there are people who like freedom so your bar and home number 5 man who April
yeah. Okay
number 5 people they are very beautiful but we know the star and cast on only Aries or a fire element then this way or you'll be a they are very industrious people they are warrior by nature because we're Aries element.
Okay. Good morning. My name is John Tewia. I was born 13 December 1993.
13 December 1993. 4 5 7 8 8 8. So any panel number 2. So the way I make number 2, no, you're very careful. But it's Sagittarius. The one here you're in a buffalo best and normal star or brabomusa because a fire element. The time be an oya there on yabo telefine yet. The one you're very careful or young on no yard be an ordinary emotions. A bit rumor, a bit master the Kodiana Oyano.
Okay. All right. 2nd June 1995.
2nd June 1995. This is 8999. Honestly, number 5, sir.
Honestly, number 5.
Number 5. I think I've explained number 5.
Number 5. All right. And the info we I say on no year 27th December 1978.
1978.
Yes. And on the year 21st April 1990.
21st April
1990.
April 1990. Okay. The Bema no. I mean, Bema no number. We Bema o 2913442. Bema no leader by nature. And Obano so 2137888. Obano so 8. So to check it. Omami Yunina number 1 to number 8. This one is born 27th December. I know a Capricorn and at 21st January. I mean April and also Abema of Taurus. You know, I'm coming just a minute. 27th December and Obano so yeah 21st April.
107.7 FM.
21st April. Okay. So Omami Yunina no according to their destiny no, they are born for themselves.
Okay.
They are 100% compatible. A Taurus and a Capricornian. Omo are born for themselves, so their marriage will be very successful. We almost saying they will fight and they will do anything. They also come back together because they are meant for themselves.
Okay,
because a Taurus no way a Capricorn.
Okay,
yes.
Okay, it's 30th April. 30th April 1988.
1988
and 31st April 1987.
April 1980 what?
87.
87. The Bema no a Taurus which is 3 7 8 8 8 plus 8 will give you 16. That's 7. 7 plus this will give you 15. So number 6. Bema no number 6. Obano 31st April.
April 87.
Okay, that's 1 4 8 9 9 8 8 plus 7 will give you 15. 15. Sorry. This 4 8 9 9 8 8 plus 7 will give you 15. 15 will give you 6. So they are 6 6. So according to them, they are all the same star. Taurus 30th of April.
Kindom,
and then 31st of April. Also a fire element, and because of that, normally 83%. Okay,
83%.
So yes, it's good. 2 of them can stay for long, but and I'm so near the same star. Taurus, you know, they have to be very careful because more the same qualities. The Bemani bufu no bano ampi. No, because one in the better and
be senior.
So as no balance bufu the Bemana baby and down with the issue because they have the same traits when it comes to the zodiac constellation.
Okay. It's we say ni as 24th. Hey, new day 24th April 1978.
1978.
I'm afraid I say no ko. Me pese nanka menya obana ne be manana yetimi ahwe. I'm saying no na dodo na ni jin compatibility no. We say Kofi as 7th May 1982.
1982.
And on the year 7th May 1983.
The same May na.
Aye, but we 82, we 83. This.
Okay, 83. So Bemano, this 5 plus 7 will give you 12. This 3, 4, 4, 3. Okay, we have 5. 7 plus this, 7 plus 5 will give you 12. 12 is 13. So, sorry, 7 plus 5 will give you 12. This 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, where is 6. So, Bema no, 7th May. And Obana so sa 7th May, but 82, 83.
All right. Enti ohene wise or say
But we so no omo same omo 83%.
okay, almost 83%.
Yes, so that's good.
Wow. Ohene say omo de ne 12 9 September 1985
and
then the year 24th October 1986.
1986. So Obano 12. So this 3, 3, 4, 4, 3. Bema no 8. Number 8. And I will see 6, 7, 8, 8. 6, 7, 7 plus 6 will give you 13. That is number 4. Enti Bema no 12 September 12. And Obane 24th October. 24th October.
Okay.
Nti omami no so 12 September 1985 or number 8. And 24th October 1986 number 4. Omo compatibility is only 16% compatible.
Only 16%.
And these people, their problem is sentimental insecurity. Obano feel secure, Bema feel secured. And into omunye very careful pa relationship like this no man very careful asem BSC at the separation ba bia no be man peto jawa de tem bia oba ne peto jawa de, so they have to be very very careful.
Hey, 16% today.
And that's the base, because you're 16%, you're 20%, 33%, 50%, 66%, 83%, 90%, 100%. So the 16 is the basic. Until no oman very careful tem bia no oba na some ka crazy peto jawa de ko be man the same thing. Until oman very careful.
Okay. We say osini dia 19 okay. Was 30th year and some adi yana send see kono. I say 31st October 1993.
31st October 1993.
And then the wife here, also wife here 2nd November 1994.
November 1994. 94. Okay, so we man here 4, 5, 6, 6, 6. Or your number 9. And Obana here 2, 3, 5, 6, 6, 6. Also here 1. So 31st October. Or your Bema no 31st October. Okay, 31st October. Just a minute. And Obana say
Kindom
21st
107.7 FM.
2nd December, that's the 21st December. Okay, and 2nd December. Okay,
2nd December.
2nd December. 2nd December. Okay, so 31st October 1993, number 9. And 2nd December 1994, 1. Almost compatibility is 33%.
33%.
But their problem is inconsistency. Like they are not very consistent. And then normal okay or normal okay, that kind of thing.
So on and off.
On and off. And because it falls below the average of 50, then you're very careful. By a 33, because it gives the number 6 and 60% harmony, love, and compassion, they will be able to maintain it. But inconsistency is what they should be working on.
Okay. Well, it's 20th April 1988.
20th April
1988.
1988.
And the 30th August 1991.
1991. Okay, so Bema 2, 6, 7, 7. 7 plus 8 will give you 15. 15 with 6. 6 plus 8 will give you 14. That's number 5. Then 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, number 4. Okay, so 20th October is Aries. Yes, a minute. 20th April is Aries. 20th April.
Kindom 107.7
Aries, and then
FM.
30th August. So 20th of April 1988 is 5, 30th August 1991 is 4, and their compatibility is 33%.
33%.
But their problem is inflexibility. Our dear no, I say no more change. No flexibility there. I say baby any of mine change.
And no who is sa ne be ya na say
sa ne be but omunye hu sa ne be ya because your willpower team is no man. To be air cost that direction, chin na mo tell no magum.
Okay, no more so more said no mugum.
No magum. And yes, a mungo. It's a mungo. Inflexibility is too much.
Okay, we say 6 November 92.
6 November
92. Only the open
92. We know you're 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 9. Or number 2. And you're very careful, like I said before about number 2s.
Number 2.
Or shall they say and we any by anything? Don't you very careful, pass a bribiano or be who they say, oh, yeah, our bromessa be and better take long before we CD.
12, 12, 95, 97.
12, 12,
97.
12, 12, 1997. This is 3, this is 6, 7, 7, 7, 7. Or your number 5. So, any pay this year, any year. Or you'll be upper freedom, you know, on pension. So, to your bar, ten be when you're careful, or 10 hour day, my bad diamano. But unexpected event, and be a baby test in life from why unexpected, no more on plan here, Precopana be boom nessy, Uma be a boom nessy. But then Biano, these people want to control, they want to take old system. The number 5 will be a high number 5 for her. The way I'm normal all time ago, no, or person, new things. They always want to do new things. This is number 5 people for you.
Okay, 10, 10, 79.
10, 10,
79, 1979.
So this is 2, 3, 3, 1. Or your number 1. We were a leader by nature.
Okay, now the year 10, 7, 81.
10, 7,
1981.
1981. Honestly, 8. Sorry, only 8, 9, 9, 8. Honestly, number 9. So, husband and wife, you know, let's look at their compatibility. We need a 10th October. 10th October. And also, 10th July. 10th July.
Kindom 107.7.
Okay, so 10th October 1979 and then 10th July 1981. Who is number 1 against number 9? Almost 66%.
66% compatible.
Yes, but the point is that what is sustaining their marriage is charm. 2 of them, they love, they are attracted to themselves. That is it. Then be our banner dress be a benefit.
Okay.
The man does be a benefit. That is actually what is keeping them together.
Okay. We say 9, 12, 1987.
9,
12, 1987.
That's 9th of December 1987.
87.
Say
you need to.
Okay, the number number 3, 4, 4, 3, or number 1, or a leader by nature, or a very selfless people, selfless person.
Okay.
Then you couldn't woman for, or a very ambitious. BBO or making sure they win or by so take people their leader.
Okay. Also 2nd October 1985.
2nd October
1985.
1985.
And then 1st October 1989.
1989. 89. So muna Libra. So this 2.
I say
we're 3, 4, 4, 3, 8 here. There's 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. This is 2 here. Yes, Obani number 2. So no wonder. Come here, let me. I'm not done.
Okay,
I want to do the thing for him. Then, I want to check it. 2nd October 1985 and then 1st October 1989. So 2 of them almost are no 83%, but because of Barney number 2, no, that's one of the reasons why I criticize more, you know. Okay, but omawade mu no there's too much hypersensitivity. Like omo too sensitive. Obi bia as a suspect ne yonko in a way. You understand what I'm saying? Like omo too sensitive. Bibi bia na they will put reading and meaning into it. So they have to be very, very careful.
I say omo hospital doctors say problem be anyhow.
So problem be anyhow, they should look for any herbalist, somebody who knows mistakes and the person will be able to help.
Okay.
Because what I know is that you have a no be spiritual marriage, you will not block us. So Dr. Klimu say omuni problem be medically there, or people be or the person could be able to help.
All right. And when you say if no a day in Tiamwa 6 September 1984.
6
September 1984.
1984.
Yeah.
Onunkwa
no the bar.
Okay, where is 6 6 7 7 6 or number 1 or a leader by nature, very selfless person, very ambitious person. Adibio you be other could do near, and such people become leaders and they become successful in life.
Okay. 28 March. So March in any
28 March
1989.
89
And 15th September 1989.
1989. Omunyina the same year near warm.
The same year.
Okay. So Bemano 2 this 1 4 5 5 4. Bemano number 4. Where 6 6 7 7 6. Obana so your number 6. So let me just check it. Bema number 4 no or no ajumo ya bebo na ade that have to do with earth because number 4 your earth element.
Oh yeah, teacher new.
Earth element no bibi te ku adwuma ade bi e fast as on contract adwuma those things are more better than so koye teacher by teacher ni okay but ade bi e fa asase ho no like Ghana is number 4. To Ghana say adwuma pa e bebo ya mpa ye ku adwuma.
Okay.
Say you focus on ku adwuma obi abedi ye because we are number 4 your earth element. Nti we no so ye oba no ye 15th September 15th September and abema no so ye 28th March. Okay, our relationship no omo 33% compatible and their strength is friendship.
So how many percent?
33%.
33%.
So mommy you know they are friends so even though omo ware but they see themselves as friends. You know bones obako fi umbe dia go tell oba and afufu dia agro fi. But at times you know inflexibility will be a problem. Say omo ye chenchin embo they should keep on being friends the way they are. About my relationship and I sustained.
All right. Enti Willie J say 22nd September 1983.
1983.
Yeah.
Onunkwa
no the
okay, near 4 4 5 5 4 or number 7. Say any power so person di wa brabo me so obom more than or nature say. And so live close to nature. The thing be and bibia should believe in nature, try to do mystical things. Yes, sir, or number 7 people, we are number 7. Now it's obey live material life, just material enjoyment. But if you begin to align yourself with natural principles, how nature operates, you become successful because number 7 is ruled by Ketu.
Okay.
Ketu punishes anybody who want to live material life and have enjoyment without thinking of the next life.
Okay. Obi I calculate obi do say need only 5 and 9. 5.
So
or yeah, also send me calculate need 5 need 9. Into person who say compatibility need to say.
Omo date ni be na me hwese metimi akaya.
Okay, date ni ye e we hen date ni first one ni ye 25th September 1991.
September 1991.
And 2nd June.
2nd June
1995.
1995. To where 7 7 8 8 8 9 and away 8 9 9 9 5. Okay, 9 5. So this is 25th September.
Kindom 107.7 FM.
And then 2nd June. Okay. So 25th September 1991 and then 2nd June 1995 95. Okay, only 83%.
83% compatible.
And their strength is sense of humor.
Sense of humor.
Can some like I say them all the time. That's what they do in their house. So it's a very good thing. And we number 83%.
Okay, we calculate 6 November 92. Emma can show number 2. Only pan say 1 T and Chichima Dumain 2%.
Number 2, what I said, then I said number 2 no actually represent say Adia Bashasi Untimimi.
Adia Bashasi Untimimi.
We attempt represent destruction. No one will share so many obstacles in whatever you are doing in life. Unless who exactly what is supposed to do as a number 2. And yes, idea will be in our opinion. What the benefit about swimming and the all the time and all struggle more than what you gain.
Okay, all right. And 15th September 1989. 15th September 1989.
15th
September 1989.
1989.
Also, person who say onusu ye den adwuma ben na so ye.
Okay, 15th September 1989 is 6677 6 or number 6. Some we know they are people, they have love, they have compassion. They are DBN FR philanthropy, charity. That's the best thing for them to do. Such a person should not be selfish. It's all try to be or share with people. And we know they don't like control. So the best thing for non Juma. So she will be as Juma. It doesn't really help for number 6.
Okay. And yes, you're saying 22nd 8 year August one.
Yes.
1986.
1986.
Almost the year 21st January 1993.
1993. So be money 4 3 4 4 3. Be money number 9. Obani 3 4 5 5 5 or number 8. So 22nd August. 22nd August as against 21st January. 21st January, who is Aquarius? 21st January.
Kindom 107.7 FM.
That will give you only 50% compatible.
50%.
Yes, but their problem is hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy.
Yes.
Hypocrisy.
Nyachum sem.
Nyachum.
Or no, or you can so then I did an argument different.
Okay, it'll be 27th October.
27th October.
1982.
1982.
And 11th February.
11th February.
1989. 1998.
1998.
Yeah.
Okay, so we be manu 9 1 2 2 1 or 3 number 3. Obana 2 4 5 5. Sorry. 2 4 5 5 5 4. The 3 against 4. So 27th of October. 27th October as against 11th of February.
Kindom.
Okay, almost 50% compatible.
50%.
But their problem is crashes. All the time there's crashes.
And to call home.
Some quarrels, misunderstanding like that.
Okay.
50%.
All right. Numbers no ba but ye bringing tea. Say me dey enu si one. So say obi be ware a ehun hia say obi sa ni ne answer.
Obi be a person ware. Obi ware don't marry because of love. Marry because of compatibility. The love will develop later. Oko ware na say o me don at times no so called love
for Mike Abraham.
So called love na ye kan nyina no na just emotional fantasy. One who oba the way you look, one who bema the way you looking na say odono. Say one finding out say we compatible. Move to another bar come we na who say nipa no one no you compatible. So first then look for somebody you are compatible with. And internet no before you oba ware no okwa oba no hu no. Obusia no ko hwe bibia mu hu say oba no you be obetimi no watena. Ansa kwa no hu oba person ware no. But now you dey okotena kam kwa no hu oba bi hu efa. Kwa na mo hatena mo ware. So people should be very careful. Our rear a very very important mission I say itimunya abotre be konyo de hu wura mu ya ontumu ntwe hu emfiri mu bio to make sure say oba na person onye ne ware no
Kindom.
or your oba obebo so answer na be man so bebo here all the month ni nyina na your 4 elements your water
okay.
Fire
obi say ne dey no patro me ba obi say ne dey no ma money your say ne dey no 23rd September
about 23rd September
1983 Only dey kombre no
okay ne dey 667 76 or number 9
and na the 3rd April
1984 nti ono so ne dey no 3rd April is 3 7 8 8 plus 16 this 8 plus 4 that would be give you number 3 nti mamenye compatibility ne here dey 23rd September
Kindom 107.7 FM
and 3rd April which is Aries 3rd April which is Aries
Kindom,
that will give you
107.7 FM.
it will give them 83%, but their problem is lies. Dim troka.
Why you dim troka? Banana. Dim troka. Hey. Nigga means a banana.
Oh, you're careful. When you're sincere in a relationship, no, sincerity is very important. So you have to be very sincere to the woman. That would be the
man who dim troka. Okay. Martin, now we can on this. I'm saying we didn't me. I say o sign baby. Na if so, also. Obi be warrior on share compatibility instead of love because love it me feed anytime.
Feed anytime if you guys are not compatible. But bema only oba compatible no. Moko tena say gradually no love beba mo betimi atena. So that make say all the stars sitting na 4 element and representing earth, water, fire and air. They say don't say nsuo ni eja nhia no. O de nsuo ekohia eja either say nsuo ni bedum eja ana eja no ebe den every ensu nti ekobasa aware na oba no eyoja be ma na ensu a there will be issues there but eja share and from what me bo na maja na hyiye enso se eja share na se hurricane ba esaya de so we compare all the stars na you know say be ma ben na betumi na tena aware na betumi are successful so people should be looking for compatibility not because say mahu oba ne ho ye mefe mahu be ma no osika. If you want to marry based on love or based on the asset and ipanowa, I tell you so be a big mistake.
All right. And me say I got 5 minutes per me here be obi say any other question than the numbers you can message you be about bringing team to me and kind now. We say we should you say 30th April 1987 or person who said Juma Bena
30th
April 1987
April 19 day
87
okay on here 3 7 8 8 8 plus 8 16 is 7 this number 5 so ono to person who adwuma nkasa obeya metimi am the list of adwuma according to the star no obetimi aye just o tia ontina
Kindom
onkonko pesa adwuma no ye edos nyema base 6 or 7 adwuma obetimi aye until 30th of April. Obetimi I a musician. Obetimi I a banker. Obetimi I a tailor. Insurance. Obetimi I agent, a daily farmer, painter or farmers. So a musician, a banker, a tailor, insurance, agents, daily farmers, painters and farmers. We in a juma because of Oye Taros.
Okay. Mate, I feel you're fighting for me in Sape. Good morning.
Good morning.
But your first say na kasafi fan.
The papa do me kwavenya.
Mani tu ni papa.
Then me pacho me the 27th April 1986. Me say me hu adwuma say me na me bre won kan.
Mate, obi sambo do tini
27th April 1986.
Mate me da say good morning.
Good morning.
But your first say na kasafi fan.
Majo me de Samuel which me first the minister me na kan in district. Me de ni 17th May 1990. The museum person no adwuma betimi aye.
Sambo do tini bi.
17th May 1990.
Okay. Mate. Good morning.
Good morning, Aja.
But your first say na kasafi fan.
Abacho me de Hassan.
Eja Hassan. Okay, mami nti Hassan.
Aha, me so me birthday December 22nd December 1979. Aha, na mpese mi hu adwuma no a metuma ye ne oba bia metuma wa me ne metuma kan bobra.
Matimidas Yebreninti. Good morning, last caller.
Hello.
Yes, Papa.
Good morning.
Papa, mami nti.
We can see this time again.
Last caller.
9 February 1985. And I'm a wife of also 3rd September.
I say, what do you saying?
9 February 1985.
Okay.
And I'm a wife of the 3rd September 1987.
All right, Mate. Good morning, last one.
Good morning.
1987. Yes, but only the last caller for us and ask if you found.
But you call Boama, Mr. Fenua.
Boama, mami nti.
I'm so very second March 1980.
Boama, radio never on them. Why yente?
I'm a taxi driver.
Okay, until you are ready in the Tunka.
Okay. Maybe the 22nd March 1980. Maybe
you 1980.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mate. Yana, I don't know about do about time is so cool. And take a credit, son of it, you're born to
there or then on the radio by 9th February. No, meet me here. No man quickly say, "Be a Jawakon at was next time." On the 9th February 1985, and on the so 3rd September 1980. Nti omo mienu no omo compatibility no na omo 50%.
Okay, 50%.
50%. But other ones omo pay adwuma mo say oh the time omo be within a minute me I check am omo adwuma on betimi aye.
Okay.
So omo tia no 91st one year 9th no the okay and year 27th of February 17th of May 17th May or say na adwuma be no betimi aye 1990 ono adwuma obetimi aye obetimi musician obetimi banker tailor insurance agent daily farmers painters and farmers and we 22nd December which is Sagittarius 1979 adwuma be no obetimi aye temi bobo anu wi na ye de esi wona musomato aso yema adwuma ono se na adwuma obetimi aye obetimi teacher obetimi banker publishing advertisement civil engineering trading and marketing. That's nipa na or year 22nd December 1979 no obetimi teacher a banker publishing advertisement civil engineering trading and marketing so digwa obetimi anya sika. So I think say obetimi dey here.
All right, so 2 quick ones. Yeah, some where's that 10th January 1964 and at 10th February 1966
10th February 1966 I can quickly check it.
Enti nana yen check it odie no na yen check we nafi
10th February we 1 2 3 3 9 4 be man here 4 we 1 3 4 4 1 obana here number 7 to mama you know 10th January which is Aquarius 10th January Aquarius 1964 and obano here 10th February 1969 almost start na me Emma 33% and omo strength friendship but omo weakness domination. Okay, domination is baako hye baako so too much
baako hye baako so en se nya yi
menim baako kro ba me besa meka baako hye baako ko me mpanfo nti baako hye baako so too much latin bia no de opem kwan no pesa baako
o pesa baako ye
which is not very good
na nande o sempa o sempa ye o sempa ye nti ye de be sin take 1 minute 5th July 1991
5th
July 1991 28 December
1992. Okay, so 5th July no MMO 3 4 4 4 number 5 here. This 1 2 28 day.
28 December 92.
Oh, 28 December. Okay, this is 1 2 1 2 4 5 5 5 1 number 7. Okay, so 5th July, and then 28th December, which is Capricorn.
07.7 FM.
28th December, which is Capricorn. So 1 against this, that will give you almost 83%. Their problem is lack of romanticism. Like romance in the home. They know they are not attracted romantically to themselves. So even though they will stay in the house as the husband and wife, one you care for me and me, as a brother and sister, no, there's no attraction, no romanticism.
Hey.
That connection is not there.
Jana, I pay that's so by baby 30 seconds now.
The American say Abrabona or your 3 dimensions, your physical living, your metaphysical living, your spiritual living. Physical living say me to who me. I'm assuming who obedi obeda obenumsu obewai all that. Metaphysical living is say oda najua oda yemu hu say wo so dai no me koso ni nyina na metaphysics. No me koso wa adwumi metaphysics. And your relationship between God and air spiritual. Every human being should try to learn about all these 3 dimensions in life. No physical living, no metaphysical living, and no spiritual living. Oh yes, now you have balanced your life and you become a civilized human being.
Opani yada say erusuanti yadi besi ha say but yebesa de jana ababim na oba beboan me hu say transformation, right? Say group near transformation ebo a omode ne contact no oko your Facebook na say a omode ato nti wa betimi jana bacho he say no a numbers no a ewo ye streaming na say you hu say 1 Joshua
my office number.
Okay. All right. Inti mo call no na mo contact this number no. Mo betimi a reach jana na if there are any issues be answer mo betimi na ka but be boy homodin aside na baby. Kofi Kansa ni producer Joseph Korti ene Anita si na se fe na fiantiri wa. Ene me din de kwaku dawrum. Ye na ye de dwumedi Ibrahim. Ye mo si ni dwumedi ahodo ato aka so. Nyankopon ama ye be san ni mo hia. Ye da masi akram nyina.
Abusafo ye femi jeje omanfo nyina jeje sese de me ne wa na bai wadwuma